Hello, welcome to the Your Money Hour podcast. I am your host, Dakota Grady. Today we're going to talk about budgeting, or I like to call it money planning. That's right, money planning 101. So what is a money plan? Why do you need to do one? And how do you do a money plan? Well, I've been doing a money plan for many years. I actually started doing a budget or a money plan when I went to Dave Ramsey's live event in about 2007 or 8, I believe. He came to Greenville, South Carolina. And since then, I've been doing my own budgeting, creating my own money plan. So my wife and I, we do one every single month. That's right, we do a budget or money plan every single month. Why do you do a money plan? Well, first, what is a money plan? A money plan is simply a plan for your money. That's right, it is a plan for your money. I tell people that if you don't have a plan for your money, you won't have any money. It's that simple. So why not have a plan so that you can have some money? Right. Well, according to Career Builder, 78% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. And I believe wholeheartedly that one reason why people struggle financially is because they don't do a money plan. So if you want to be able to have money and not struggle, do a money plan. So again, a money plan is simply a plan for your money. When you get married, you plan, hopefully. When you have children, hopefully you plan. When you go to college, you plan. When you go on vacation, you plan. So when you do all those things, you plan. Well, your money needs a plan as well, because if you don't have any money, again, it's going to go away, and you're going to wonder where your money went. So your money plan tells your money what to do. I call it you budget like a boss, because you're telling your money what to do. You're giving your money an assignment. Your money is your employee, so make sure you do a money plan every month so that your money can work for you and you can get to where you want to go financially. I did a workshop at a business last year, about June of last year, I believe, and the lady told me her and her husband do an annual budget, an annual money plan. I recommend doing a monthly money plan. Why monthly? Because every month is different. For example, January is different from June. June is different from September. September is different from December. In January, we have the New Year's resolution, people are partying, enjoying life. In June, we have people going out of town, vacationing, spending time with their family, their friends, creating memories. September, people come back from vacation and they're going back to school, going back to work, going to college. They're returning to their normal routines. And in December, people are taking time away from work and they're spending time with their families for the holidays and their gift giving for Christmas. You see how those months are different. That means every single month you should do a different budget, because every month has their own different unique expenses, and your income may change as well. So make sure you do a monthly money plan. My wife and I have been doing a money plan for many years. Money planning can help your marriage grow. So I want to begin with the why then of why do a money plan. I just said one reason is if you're married, having a money plan can help your marriage grow, because you are talking about your value system or the things that you value in your marriage, whether it be individually or shared, because you're talking about the things that are important to you. If you look at your checkbook, you can see the things that are important to you, such as bills, giving, saving. If you look at your checkbook, you see those things that you're doing throughout the month. So a money plan can help your marriage to grow, and you can increase your intimacy as well as your communication. Another reason why you should do a money plan, so that you won't be broke. That's right. Again, according to Career Builder, 78% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. One reason why I believe that people struggle financially is because they don't do a money plan. It's that simple. If you went to school and learned how to do basic math, you can do a money plan. It's simple math. The hard part is doing the money plan every single month. Having the discipline to do it is very important. So if you don't want to do a money plan, well, you want to be broke. It's that simple. If you don't want to be broke, do a money plan. Another reason to do a money plan is so that you won't have to depend on the government for government assistance, such as food stamps and WIC. You may get Social Security, but is Social Security enough for you to live on, to live the life that you really want? In my opinion, I don't think so. So I recommend doing a money plan so that you can do and live the life that you want. And lastly, I believe you need to do a money plan so that you can achieve your financial goals and ultimately accumulate wealth. That's right, wealth. What is wealth? Well, according to Tom Stanley, the author of The Millionaire Next Door, Tom says that, I'm paraphrasing, that what you own minus what you owe is $1 million. That's right. Basically, everything that you own, assets, houses, money, businesses, real estate, stocks, bonds, whatever it may be, in assets, minus your liabilities, such as mortgages, you may have student loans, all those things. If you have assets minus your liabilities equals $1 million, you are ultimately wealthy. I want you to be wealthy, but it's your life, so you must want it more than I want it. I want it for you, but you must want to be wealthy more than I want it for you. So those are some reasons why I believe people should do a monthly money plan. So now that you know what a money plan is, why you do a money plan, the next step is how you do a money plan. Well, first I want you to realize that this is a plan that you're going to do for the rest of your life, every single month. If you're not committed to doing a money plan, I recommend turning off the podcast and going to do something else with yourself right now in terms of your time, because I want to speak to people who want to change their lives, who want a better financial future, because that's what it's about. Me helping you to have a better financial future so that you can live your dreams and live the life that you want. So if you don't want to improve your finances, then I recommend just turning off the podcast and going on and continuing to do what you've been doing. But if you're ready to change your life, let's get started. This is how you do a money plan. So first start with your entire monthly income. Whether you're married or single, you want to write down your entire monthly income from all income sources. Then you want to make sure, if you're struggling financially, make sure you have these things in place first on your money plan. And you want to make sure you get caught up with your finances too. In terms of if you're behind on bills, make sure you get your bills up to date. And then you want to start doing your monthly money plan. But make sure you have these things in place first. You want to make sure you have food because you need to eat. Don't pay your credit card bill and don't eat. That means your priorities are out of order. Eat first, and if you have money left over, then pay your credit card bill. So eat first, you have food, housing and utilities, make sure your lights are turned on and you have a roof over your head so that you can continue to live and stay protected from the outside elements. The third thing is to have clothing. That's right, basic clothing so you won't go to jail for indecent exposure. I'm serious, guys and ladies. Make sure you have a wardrobe that you can wear to work so that you can take care of your family and yourself as well. And lastly, make sure you have transportation. Now, right now we're quarantining due to the COVID-19, but some people still have the ability and the necessity to go to work. So make sure you have your car in working condition or your vehicle in working condition so that you can get to where you need to go. So once you have those things set up and on your budget, you want to allocate all of your income to a category. Again, you're going to budget like a boss. Give your money an assignment. That means you need to budget your money, or you need to plan for giving first, saving, and then paying bills. That's right, in that order. Give first, save next, then pay bills. Alright, that's important because you want to make sure you're still giving. For me, I'm a follower of Christ, so giving is important to my wife and me. So we make sure we give our tithes every month. We also like to save money because things happen in life. Life happens. So having a rainy day fund is important as well. And then you want to pay bills. Pay your bills, right? So after you have everything allocated, so you may have allocation for food, utilities, housing. You have your cell phone bill, car repairs, gas, insurance, your cosmetics if you're a lady, hair care if you're a guy, and if you're a lady, getting your hair done, and all the things that you have to pay for in a month. So make sure you give every dollar of income an assignment, a job for you to do. At the end of the planning process, you will add up all your expenses, and the whole point is your expenses should equal your income. However, if you have more expenses than income, you need to adjust your money plan so that your expenses equal your income. In other words, you want to say, all my money is being spent on my expenses and I'm living within my means. So you want to have income for the month minus income expenses for the month equals 0. So for example, if you earn $4,000 for the month and you budgeted $4,000, it's 4,000 minus 4,000 equals 0. That means you have budgeted all of your income, you plan all your income for the month. However, what if you have $4,000 in income and $6,000 in expenses? You need to do one or two things or both. Either one, reduce your expenses, or two, make more income. And the third option is to do both. Make more money or reduce your expenses in order to get your income minus your expenses equals 0. You want to live within your income. Again, people are living above their means, so they use credit cards, they overspend, they impulse spend, they buy things they cannot afford, but they need to live within their means, have a money plan, and follow it. So once you get your money plan established, it is fluid. So for instance, what if you budget $4,000, but you only made $3,500? So you need to adjust your budget and live on $3,500. Or what if you made $5,000 for the month? The original budget or money plan must be adjusted from $4,000 to $5,000 as well as your expenses. So at the end of the month, you will tally up all your expenses, what you actually spent for the month, and whatever is left over will be rolled forward to the next month. So for example, again, losing the $4,000 again, if we had $4,000 of income and we only spent, say, $3,500 of that, that leaves us $500 to go towards our next month of income. So if we made $4,000 for the month of January, and in February we anticipate making the same amount of money, we won't have $4,000 of income, we have $4,500 of income. Because we have $4,000, which is the amount you will earn for the month, plus the $500 from the month of January. So that gives you more money to budget for the month of February. Budgeting is so fun for me because I'm a nerd. I like knowing where my money's going. Maybe you don't like to budget. Maybe you don't like to plan. Maybe you don't like to sit down and do the hard work when it comes to money planning. I want to encourage you that you can do it. If I can do it, you can too. The difference between you and me is the desire to do it. If you have a desire, like I have a desire to know where my money's going every month, then I want to say that you can do the same thing. So I want to encourage you today to do a money plan. Write it down on paper. That's right, I said write it down on paper. I know we're in a technological era, excuse me y'all. Technology is something we use regularly, but writing is also important, especially if you're doing a money plan. Make sure you get your money plan written at least 90 days because it's going to take you about 90 days to do a money plan and to get used to doing it. So I encourage you to write your money plan on paper. Make sure that you follow it. Don't just do it or write it and prepare it. You need to do it and follow the money plan every single month. And if you're married, do your money plan, prepare it with your spouse. That's right, prepare your money plan with your spouse because again, if you want a better marriage, if you want a marriage that is growing and thriving, you have intimacy and communication, then do a money plan. If you're single, do your money plan and get someone to hold you accountable to doing it, because having that money plan is vital for singles as well. Because if you want to get married one day and you're already on board with doing the money plan, you're already ahead of the game. So once you get married, hopefully your spouse is open to doing the money plan every month, and that can help your marriage go the distance, go a long distance. My wife and I have been married for 12 years, so I can attest to doing the money plan has helped our marriage, and it can help your marriage too. So you know what to do, why and how to do a money plan. So I want to challenge you to reflect on what we talked about. The reason why I call this podcast Your Money Hour, because I want to encourage people to reflect on what we talked about during the podcast within an hour's time, reflect and apply it to their lives. So I want to encourage you to reflect on this, my podcast, listen to it again if you need to reflect, refresh, take notes, do your money plan within an hour's time, and just try it. If it doesn't work for you, you can always go back to what you've been doing, which is nothing, in terms of handling your money in a wise manner. But if you take the time to do a money plan every month with your spouse or your accountability partner, I guarantee you that you will see results. Not right away, but over time you'll see results. That you are growing with your spouse, you're communicating more, intimacy increases, and if you're single, you're becoming more savvy with your money and more prepared for the person you want to marry. So I want to challenge you to do your money plan today, put it into action, and over time, you'll see your life improve financially. This is Dakota Grady. I hope you've enjoyed this podcast. You can check out the podcast on Spotify. You can also check out the video on my YouTube channel, Dakota Grady. Search Dakota Grady and you can find it online. I also want to invite you to my website, which is dakotagrady.com. Check it out. Sign up for my newsletter. Get a freebie because I want to help you improve your finances and your life as well as your business. So I want to encourage you to share this podcast, comment on it, give me feedback about it, because I want to help you grow, and I'm open to growing as well. So thank you all for listening to the Your Money Hour podcast.